My retarded ass computer keeps freezing. Um, I just made a huge, like, 30-minute video, and my computer froze, and I lost the whole video. So, fuck. That's all I can say to that. The video was pretty much about how the Christian videos were driving me crazy, about how they blame God and shit like that, about how God is going to punish us and make a meteor crash into Earth, and all those things are just happening because no one wants to admit they fucked the planet up with littering, with all the shit we do pretty much. No one wants to admit that we just fucked the planet up pretty much. Instead, they have to blame it on something and say, God is punishing us. Ah. Just for once, Americans, admit you've done dumb shit. Can you do that? Can you admit that you're dumb? Can you? I don't think you can. I don't think it's possible for you. Anyways, instead of making this video like 60 minutes long or 30 minutes long like I did with the last one, because I don't think my computer can take it, I'm just going to make this go really fast. Got all the rambling. October 30th is when the currency's changing. Tonight I had a really crazy day and night. I went to dinner with my grandma, my other grandma, and it was kind of stressful. I quit school today because school is pretty much useless now, since there's going to be an economic collapse really soon, and I see a bunch of people trying to go to school right now and get careers when going to a community college and getting a two-year degree or four bachelors is going to get you nowhere right now. I look at the logical side and notice all logical things before they happen. I'm not just going to go to La La Land and listen to what my parents say and say, oh, get a job. Oh, maybe you can get a certificate. Think of the future. Think of from now to then. In 4 years, do you think that there are going to be any jobs that require that? No, because you need a master's or higher than a master's to get what I want. Between those times, shit's going to happen in America. That's not good. What people should be doing is they should be supplying themselves with things that they'll need in case of an economic crash. They should be getting stronger, and they should be saving money and not cash, because that's going to be useless very soon, which a lot of people don't understand. And they should take all their bonds out of the market. They should take all the stocks out of the stock market, because that's going to crash too. When my family, and I'm with them, they're really stupid. They don't understand the shit that's happening in America. And if I tell them, it's useless because they don't listen. And then if they tell me something and I don't listen to them, they call me closed-minded. So what does that make them? Open-minded? Listen to me. What I have to say. Because if you listen to me, you have a better chance of surviving when the world turns to shit. Literally, the meteor to scientists is supposed to be a wave of energy. And I just watched a YouTube video today about prophets and philosophers and all that shit. And it's really, I'm a skeptic. It's really hard for me to believe all that crap. But a guy from like the beginning of the 19th century, like 1901, was he prophesized things before they happened. He was born that way. And he said that by 1990, things were going to happen. Earthquakes were going to start happening, and disasters were going to start happening. And they did start happening. And then he predicted that the world would end in, he said a lot of things. They sound kind of accurate by now from what's going on in the world. Like Sicily and Colorado are flooded right now. If you didn't know that, look it up. Part of North America is on fire right now, completely blazed up with tons of smoke covering everywhere. If you didn't know that either, the world is turning to hell. It's just not hell right here. And the reason you should invest in gold and silver is because it's obvious that the new currency will require it. I'm not 100% sure of that. It's just a little obvious since China for the past 2 months has been stockpiling as much as possible on gold. Why does that seem a little bit suspicious? Why would they do that? Do they just want to have gold for no reason? Or maybe they're going to use it as a currency. I find people really stupid when there's a lot of evidence right there and they're too lazy to put the pieces together. And then when someone else puts the pieces together, they're considered a conspiracy theorist. When really, I see all those stupid-ass Christian people as a conspiracy theorist. Christian people are conspiracy theorists because they find one little fucking thing and they mix it into the devil. Instead of blaming something, just admit it's done by nature. We fuck up nature and that shit happens. We've been screwing around with nature for so long, I'm not surprised the world is ending. Really? Come on. Honestly. Why? Tonight I experienced the dumb of all. And I don't like calling my other grandma. My other grandma is really nice, but she's... Sometimes it just... Today I was in a really speak my mind kind of mood, and she said something that was too dumb not to say something to. I mean, she said, I brought up that my seizure meds don't actually heal me. They temporarily help me. And she said, no, you need your medication. Medication heals everyone. In like this excited kind of voice. And I'm like, no, medication doesn't heal anyone. It makes you sick, and it temporarily helps you. That's why after you go through chemo, you're still going to the hospital. It never heals you. No medicine has ever healed anyone. You're putting chemicals into your body. You're putting drugs into your body, and with any drug, you get used to it and you need it more and more. And when you're off of it, you need your fix. It's a drug. People don't seem to see that. Drugs are drugs, regardless of what you have. Every drug has a side effect. Because when we were starting out as cavemen, we never took drugs. We were never meant to have those things. We were meant to eat food, plants, eat animals, survive. We cavemen died because we touched things and we We weren't clean. We got infected by diseases. And then we started making medicines to cure those diseases. And then we started making bad medicines that had side effects. And then we needed to keep taking these medicines. That's how we made profit. Oh. Shit. Hi, Grandma. No, actually, I'm asleep. You're actually really tired and you're dreaming. Go back to bed. It will be okay. It will be okay. Go back to bed. Well, that was easy. Did that really just happen? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, now, okay. What was I talking about? It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, yeah, wait. Before I go to bed, I think I can't ignore. Can't ignore it. I have to include this. I was at Buca di Beppo's tonight with my grandma. Not that one, other one. And she said the dumbest thing. Hold on. She said the dumbest thing. She said that all sugars are the same. Oh, I'm making the lights flicker again. That drives me crazy when people say stupid shit. If all sugars were the same, high fructose corn syrup would not mess with your brain. It would be healthy for you. It wouldn't mess with your appetite, and it wouldn't block the part of your brain that tells you you're full. My grandma said, what's the difference between buying V8 juice and juicing at home with vegetables and fruit? They're the same thing. If you're logically sound in your brain, you'll know that's a really dumb thing to say. But hey, I might just be overthinking it, but I'm not. That's just a really dumb thing to say. And the only person I can say this to is the computer. That's why I make these videos. To get out how I'm feeling. More people should do it instead of suppressing how you feel and keeping everything in. You should say how you're feeling to the people that are bugging you. Everyone do that. Peace out. Good night.